Joining us now live from Columbia, South Carolina, Princella Smith, Chief Advocate for Platform of the American People. Princella, good to see you. And here in our New York newsroom, Democratic consultant Regina Calcaterra. Good to see you as well, Regina. Princella, let me begin with you. You saw the snap polls, CBS, CNN. They say that Biden won. What say you?
Well, first of all, Palin did fine in the event. I think it's amazing that Palin did so well, considering the bias and the slant of the elite media who have been attacking her since she stepped on the scene.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the polls, the CNN poll, the CBS poll. That's not the elite media. I mean, these are the American people.
They're polls by the elite media. I would like to see where they polled, and I would like to see what the sample consisted of. Nonetheless,
Princella, I would suggest just going on Real Clear Politics, because Real Clear Politics is a website that takes every polling place out there, so you cannot say that they're all elite media, and will average all the polls out there, and those average poll numbers actually showed that Biden worked last night. So instead of just sitting there and just blaming her failures and the way that people view Sarah Palin on the elite media, do a little bit of research, because the polls are showing one, that Barack Obama is winning, and the two that Biden clearly won last night.
Go ahead, Princella.
Okay, you want to do a little research. Why don't you research Joe Biden's talking points, because Joe Biden misstated several facts, one of them being that Barack Obama never said he would sit down with Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the same guy who said that the Holocaust didn't exist and that we need to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. So maybe you could do a little research and discover what it is that Mr. Biden so-called won last night. And I'll tell you something else.
No, actually, no. I think it's time for me to speak a little bit as well.
Greg,
I want to give you some of your time here.
Regina, I'm going to let you respond to that, because I did double-check. July 2007 debate, September 23rd, 2007, both occasions, he did say he would sit down with Ahmadinejad, no preconditions.
And actually, not only I've worked on campaigns, but after working on campaigns, I've actually went to work with the principal, the elected official, once they're getting in office. Once they get in office. And what elected officials say is that they're going to do something. And what it means is either them or their staff will sit down. And they don't specifically delineate who it is at their time, but they're basically saying, yes, they would sit down.
Isn't that the president of Iran?
Yeah, yes, it is the president.
Well, there you go. There's the answer.
No, I don't understand what the answer is.
I would like to remind...
I think it's quite
I'm getting a hard wrap here. You guys are going to stay. We're going to be right back with more from Regina and Princella. Back now with analysis on the debate. Joining me now, Princella Smith, again, Chief Advocate for Platform of the American People, and Democratic consultant Regina Calcaterra. Regina, Biden claimed Hamas won the West Bank elections. No, they won the Gaza Strip elections. He said we kicked Hezbollah out of Lebanon. I'm sure that's news to the Lebanese people. Are you sure he's such an expert on foreign policy?
Actually, I'm pretty sure, because he chairs the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and he's been chairing it for a while.
Why would he make those mistakes?
They could be just little mistakes he's making, because he's not over-prepped like Sarah Palin, because he's been out there campaigning. He's been meeting with voters, and he's been meeting with the media as well. So he hasn't been studying certain words all the time and been standing in front of camera and having professional staff examine him. So I'd much rather have him out there making these mistakes once in a while, knowing that he's much closer to the American voters than someone who's stuck away in Sedona and isn't really taking her job seriously when she says doggone it during a vice presidential campaign.
Last word.
I tell you what, Greg. That's why I'm glad I work at American Solutions, talking about the platform of the American people, because that kind of talk is what we're sick of. Sarah Palin has been out there talking with the American people. She made some very good points on energy, which is something that has immensely affected our economy.
What does she satisfy the economy? How is she going to help the 90-year-old woman today who shot herself in her foreclosed home?
I'm Greg. Thank you both for being with us, Princella, Regina.